Hi traders, it's E from MarketWizards.com, and it's the 30th of May, Memorial Day 2022, just after 11:30, reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. And here I am promising my wife that I would take the day off. I would not be looking at charts. And I saw a post by Anthony Crudeli. What a great video he put out there. And he taught me something. So I thought I'd share with some of you who may be interested just how, first of all, versatile NinjaTrader is. I love NinjaTrader. And I do have another account at TradeStation, but I love NinjaTrader. I've just learned to use the tools here. And for me, it really works. So let's just look at what Anthony talked about. He talked about using the first bar, and this is my Angels and Demon program, where it color codes the first bar, and this is RTH settings. So just on these charts, this has nothing to do with Globex. And then if that first bar is positive, then the low of that bar automatically becomes the stop. And if it's too large a range, then it's a money stop, obviously. And then you're legging off of that, trying to get higher. And obviously, if it goes the other way, just the opposite. So I took a look at Anthony's idea. And by the way, note the volume surge here. This was a pretty good indication that the boys were buying at the end of the day on Friday, because this is Friday's Angel and Demon setup. So if you go to the order flow, which Ninja has, and which typically I use at a separate chart. Let me just clear that for a sec so I can bring that over. I normally will have this on. It's on another monitor you can't see here, but that's something that I follow all the time. I don't just live and die by it, but I'm aware of it. And they've got standard deviation bands. Really a nice out of the box tool from Ninja. So I said, all right, let me go see what Anthony's talking about. And so I was able to, immediately put that on. I said, I have a separate system for my targets. So I can use that, but let me see what I could do here with that. And so I looked at this and I said, well, this has got to be easy enough to figure out. So I went here and I clicked on none and took that right off, and it really clarified it for me what I was looking for. And it just that simple to do. And of course, you can set these for 5 minutes or whatever. Used to use 5s, but I use 3 at this point, like Anthony does. And I just like the 3s. It moves so fast. You need a 3. And anyway, I took a look at this and I said, he's got something there. This is a pretty good idea he's put together. So all I've done is added that tool to the Angel and Demon. And if I go and I scroll back a few days, I can easily see his concept of a trend up, over and under. This is more range until the end of the day breakout here. Got the same over here, range day for sure, right? You're going over and under. And once you stay under your demon, and this is actually a flip here. This was a positive bar the first, but then it gets taken out. So it negated the concept of going long here, and it comes down, and then you get the set a little bit later on in the day, and then it plays out as a range day. And going back here, we can see the same thing, the first couple of bars. So even if the first bar doesn't work, you're still looking for opportunities in a chop zone, and then probably a range day. And as this sets up, you can see how that vwap, very, very helpful. And that's a relatively newer tool for me over the last, say, 5 years or so. It wasn't something I used a long time ago. I've got my own system to develop an idea of where what I call the center of gravity is, the balance of power. And clearly we can see this day, even without the Angel Demon setup, you can certainly see early in the trade day, it respects that. And then we get the downdraft here. And then this obviously is very much a range day. And then Obviously, coming back to the 18th, you can just see how the first few bars work out, and then bang, that thing just comes down, and so your box would be set up in here. And I used to do that manually way back when, but I've automated this now. I used to just take a rectangle and put a yellow box on it, angel to demon. I said, wow, come on, let's join the 21st century here. Anyways, hats off to Anthony. What a great concept, and I like it. And I'm certainly going to be leaving this on my charts and seeing how this works out. But I already am convinced that without using the other bands, the standard deviation bands, it's much more clear for me to see this. And if I want the other, I can just go look at that on another chart. So hats off to Anthony and guy that's always thinking, always trying to help the rest of us with his vast experience. All right. So hats off, and everybody enjoy the rest of your day, your Memorial Day. Never forget what it's all about, guys.